The stitch functionality in TikTok was something that you introduced. Tell me a little bit about how that came about. I understand that you didn't set out to create that. It was something that you discovered.
Basically, with Stitch, it wasn't something we thought of immediately. We saw a certain behavior happening on the app. We saw people taking one video, downloading it, using some other third-party software, attaching another video to it. But basically, it's like a reaction video and their own ending to the video, and then re-uploading it. So it was a behavior that was happening, but it was like clunky. And they were using some third-party software to make that happen. When I realized, hey, we should make this behavior easier. How do you just reduce the friction so that people are able to do this much faster? And that's essentially how we came up with Stitch. And I won't describe the actual trending video that generated the Stitch feature idea because it's a little lewd, but essentially it was like some lady that was walking down the city. She was a giant and she was walking in the city like Godzilla. And then people took that video, downloaded it, and then they created a video themselves like in a car looking up. And there were all sorts of meme stuff that was like built around that experience, and people were watching someone's reaction to that and saying, I can do a better job. They downloaded the video and they stitched their reaction to her walking in the city looking like Godzilla. So basically, we wanted to make that happen faster and for every kind of video that's on a platform. That's essentially how we thought of building that feature. What's interesting is that once we launched the feature though, how people started using it was to interact with, ask each other questions. They were like, hey, this is cool. Tell me how you're a Harry Potter fan without telling me you're a Harry Potter fan. And then people would just immediately stitch and react. So basically, it's interesting how you think people will use a feature one way, but it opened up a whole new way of how people create videos and interact and collaborate with one another on the app. So that was quite fascinating. And at that point, it took off and created a whole new genre of content.